Hey everyone, it's Dinah, and we are here. It is finally time. It is not the 23rd, it's 2 days afterwards, because I think that the 23rd was a Thursday, so they didn't want to air it during a weekday. Which is fine. I think weekends have classically always been traditional for Doctor Who airings and releases and everything. So yeah, but it is officially the 25th of November, but it is Saturday, almost 6:30. Got the kind of BBC iPlayer live stream up and running and everything. Just over 10 minutes to go and everything. But yeah, we are officially here, the 60th, and at least I think you can maybe call it part one of the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. So after, I think you can say years, but after more accurately in terms of promotion and in terms of actual waiting for the anniversary to come, after a year of waiting, just over a year of waiting, with the centenary special having been last year, and we did have to say goodbye to our one and only Jodie Whittaker, our 13th Doctor and everything. She regenerated, but then she also kind of degenerated into an older face. A new number is 14 coming back. It's 14 coming onto our screens, not 10 coming back on anything, but the 10th face coming back to portray the 14th incarnation. And this one was different too. Like even the clothes changed right from the get go too as well. So it had like everything kind of looks reminiscent of the 10th, but then everything also does kind of have an air of kind of newness and mystery to it and everything. So David Tennant is back playing 14. We have Catherine Tate returning as Donna Noble, and the actress who played Sylvia is coming back too. And we have Yasmin Finney joining us as Rose Temple Noble. I'm really gonna have to wait until the episode to see if that's actually how the order of her name and everything. And we got Beep the Meep coming in. We got Neil Patrick Harris as the toy maker, and we got Kate Lasby Stewart, and we got Unit come back. So we got a whole kind of plethora of returning stuff and some new stuff coming in, and just ushering in a new era of Doctor Who and everything. And yeah, this honestly feels so surreal. I think I can't even remember exactly at what point I started reacting to Doctor Who. I think it might have been with 13. I don't remember reacting to any of Capaldi's. No, I think I did. I think I reacted to Twice Upon a Time. I think. Yeah, did I? I think I did. Yeah, I think that's my earliest memory of reacting to it, I think. Yeah, I think I grew up with David. I think David was my first proper Doctor. I think it was only after actually watching David's first season that I actually found out about Eccleston and actually went back and watched his season, loved it, and then carried on just in time for season 3 and everything. Once again, coming back into reacting to Doctor Who, but now with this time with the childhood face coming back in and everything, like David Tennant actually coming back onto screens and actually reacting to him as a Doctor again. Is just such a surreal thing to think about. But we did see a glimpse of him as 14 in that Children in Need Minnesota and everything, when he went back to the Genesis of the Daleks, and he didn't meet Davros, but he met, I think, Mr. Castavillian, I think his name was. So one of the scientists who helped kind of with the marketing and the branding of the Daleks and everything, and he gave them the name and the exterminate and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we did see a glimpse of him there, and he seemed very, very intriguing, and definitely kind of left me kind of eager to actually see more and see him in kind of feature length somewhat in these upcoming specials. So it is 3 specials, and they're all kind of in the lead up to Christmas, and I think the Christmas special is when we'll see Ncuti officially kind of coming in through the regeneration and everything, and then I think next year is going to be his year. It's going to be his season. So I think season, is it 15? Yeah, because I think 14 is coming up, so season 15 is coming up. But then there has been some kind of controversy and some actual kind of differentiation in terms of actually labeling the different eras. I think at least on iPlayer so far, I think Eccleston to Jodie is its own era. I think 2005 to 2022, I think, or 2023, and then 2022, and then 2023 onwards is a whole new era with RTD actually returning, because I think from this point onwards he is back in the saddles as showrunner. So that's kind of ushered in its own kind of levels of kind of criticism and controversy and everything. And I can't fully say I agree with it, but I think, I don't know, I haven't really kind of had the time to really think about it. I think it's not the way I would have gone, and it's not the way I would have actually liked it to go. I feel like it seems like a little bit too kind of kind of separatist and everything, like for each of the eras, because I think both from 2005 to now and onwards can easily count as New Who, because we've already got the classic era that ended back in the 90s and everything too. So I don't know exactly how different this era is going to be, that it really kind of requires like a whole new kind of label for it and everything. And I think people then kind of are probably going to look back on the 2005 era as like a whole other kind of section to do that requires homework or something. So I don't know. It just seems like an extra mile to go, for no kind of proper reason at all. But I don't know. I guess we'll see exactly like how much kind of Shooty's era kind of differs, or how differently they make this kind of stuff. But I think also like the fact that it's actually being distributed to Disney Plus now as well. So now in international audiences will be that much bigger, and they'll have that much more accessibility to the kind of coming seasons and everything. Even though over here we call it series, I think seasons. I don't know if I can really kind of go back to calling Doctor Who series now, because I think Doctor Who was the show that made me call each season a series, but then watching American shows got me calling it seasons and stuff, and that really fucked me up. And then now I have to go back to calling it series again. It's just so I think for that reason too, I feel like maybe the next season might still be season 14 to me. I might still just call it that, just for simplicity's sake, and especially since it is a continuation of what's come before too. There are definitely Doctors that came before Shooty, just like there were Doctors that came before Eggleston too. So I don't know how to really kind of go forward with that, but either way, that's its own thing. But this special is going to be three episodes, maybe even 3 parts, perhaps three kind of chapters of one story. So all 3 are going to have David and Catherine as our DoctorDonna returning. So I don't know how much of the DoctorDonna we're going to get, because again, Donna's whole Metacrisis kind of mind block thing is still in place and stuff, and as far as we know, they can't do anything to it, and she can't risk remembering the Doctor or those adventures without her head just, in a really lethal way. But now the Toymaker is coming in, so maybe defeating him, might require that they do that, or maybe Donna remembering stuff might be the key to defeating the Toymaker, or might be, like a side effect of the Toymaker's kind of, obvious kind of intervention and stuff, just like with the whole degeneration stuff going on with the face and everything. So I don't know how things are going to go down, but we've had trailers, we've had clips, we've had all sorts of previews, and promotion for the anniversary has been pretty decent, and it's given us a lot to look forward to and a lot to think about and everything. So I am still in mourning over the loss of 13, but I am also very eager and very interested to see what 14 brings to the table, even just for these 3 episodes, and seeing how smoothly and how easily they can actually transition into 15 and his tenure as the Doctor in this show, in this series and everything. So I really don't know what else to say. I've just been so kind of giddy about this the whole day. I think my ADHD just I've just kind of I've managed to get other stuff done, but I've just been thinking about this the whole day and making sure that I'm sat down and ready to record this at least half an hour in advance and everything, because then I'd know exactly how much I would mention in this intro. Just very excited to see DoctorDonna back again, and to see new faces and old, and to see what this story brings us. The Christmas special, I believe, is coming in December. I'm just not, I can't exactly remember if it's actually coming on the 25th or not. It would make most sense for it to, because then that's never really changed. Chibnall never did Christmas specials, I don't think. Or I think he did one, didn't he? Or I think he did 1 or maybe 2. I can't remember exactly. But Christmas specials have of course always traditionally come on the 25th. So I don't see why this would be any different. Even in RTD's original era, that was always the case. So I think 1 episode this month, of course, on the 25th, and then I think 1 in early December, I think, and then we have the Christmas special coming in. So we can check the dates later and everything. That's fine. It is almost time. So I don't know if I feel like at this point I'm just trying to fill in the gaps with some kind of speech or something. Because I'm just literally too jittery. I am having coffee, so that could also be why. But it is time. After all this time, it is time. So I'm very eager and angsty and very, very kind of, just really want to see how this goes on. So is that all? Is that everything I can cover? I think so. Very eager to see what the special holds and everything. So yeah, I guess I will see you all in due time.
Once upon a time, Lord, I had a best friend.
Ah.
Her name was Donna Noble.
Oh, so this is like a cool little recap about like a DoctorDonna recap exclusively. Yeah.
She had to forget me.
Okay.
Because if Donna ever remembers me...
Yeah. Very emotional recap then.
The story hasn't ended yet.
Yeah, the DoctorDonna story. Oh, the 60th intro. Oh, the 60th intro. Damn. Okay, close-up shots of the TARDIS. Oh, damn. They really upped the VFX on this. Yeah. They really went far and beyond for the VFX on that. Damn. Ah, look at him. That classic stroll. Whoa. What are those? Oh, Donna! Oh, he just put the box right back. Oh.
Finish playing games, mister.
Damn. Not even 5 minutes in. Rose.
What? Rose!
Of course, bit like she's in the vicinity and she still misses it. Classic Donna Noble, she still misses it.
There's a spaceship crashing over London right now.
I mean,
You're worse than your great-granddad. Oh!
Great-granddad. Oh, Wilf, wait, are we gonna get Wilf? Is that a reference all we're gonna get, or are we actually gonna see Bernard?
You can wear a suit that tight up to the age of 35. And no further.
And no further, okay. Oh, even the Donna's theme.
Grandmaster of the Knowledge.
Grandmaster of the Knowledge.
Mistress.
Oh, even the psychic stuck in 13-0. Yeah.
Neris.
Neris.
She's fine.
After the accident.
She's not fine. She's been fine. But she was saying about you and Donna, so she's got a temple now.
No, still Donna Noble.
Uh-huh.
Donna gave it all away. To charity, every single penny. Well, we bought the house, that's the one thing we did do.
What a noble thing to do.
What are you doing?
Ah, and Eunice already on the scene, of course, yeah. Whoa, that's a big spaceship. That's a very big spaceship. Has something escaped from it already? Have the aliens escaped already? Well, it's quite like a makeshift looking spaceship. Like it looks quite patched together and not, you know.
Gran, did you see that spaceship? Was it on the news?
No, I didn't. And I won't.
Oh yeah, Sylvia would go extra lengths to avoid anything extraterrestrial, anything doctor related. Yeah. I think maybe she's managed to all these years.
I would burn down the world for you, darling. Anyone has a go, I will be there, and I will descend.
If you need any further proof, Donna Noble, trans ally. You mess with her daughter, and Donna Noble will be there to freaking curb stomp you.
You have a kid, you think, good, I've got it, that's mine. And then she grows up into this extraordinary, beautiful thing, and you think, where the hell did she come from? How lucky am I?
Oh.
Don't you, Mum?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, God. Immediately managing to throw that back in Sylvia's face. Oh, God.
And I know I've got Rose and Sean and you, and the biggest sausage roll I've ever seen. Frankly, I should be happy. I should be really happy.
Rose, have you seen? On the Flatwood, a spaceship landed.
Someone who treats her decently.
Miles away. Like an escape pod with aliens
An
inside.
escape pod, oh. So they managed to park it, but they still escaped. Maybe before it did, or just after it did. Meep.
There are others from the sky. They're hunting me down to kill me.
Who are they?
Monsters.
Are they Meeps? Dangerous Meeps? Are they dangerous Meeps? Oh shit. Oh, pincers. Oh, big red eyes.
It is the Meep we seek.
They seek the Meep. They're seeking Beep. Beep the Meep. That's gonna be a lot of fun to play around with, isn't it? Whoa! Oh! He can create like hologram shit from the Sonic now. Okay. Huh. Seems pretty intuitive. Ah, I got the rainy specs back. Oh, that is really cool. Yeah.
Evening.
Doctor?
Ah. Yeah, I think they probably have this face on record anyway, so they would recognize him immediately.
Shirley Ann Bingham.
Shirley
Unit
Ann
Scientific
Bingham.
Advisor number 56. You look like the doctor to me.
Well, exactly. One in the skinny suit. After that, I wear a bow tie. After that, I'm a Scotsman. After that, I'm a woman. Because I've got this friend called Donna Noble. And she was my best friend in the whole wide universe. I absolutely love her. Oh, do I say things like that now?
Sounds like a good thing to say.
But Donna took the mind of a Time Lord into her head. To wipe her memory to save her life. If she ever remembers me, she will die. So what happens next? I won't be the one who kills her.
Oh, yeah.
Good work, soldier. Go get it.
Is anyone else from Unit going to recognize the Doctor?
It's some kind of repeated pulse, but when we answered with basic modulation, it modulated back.
So can he not use the TARDIS or anything to track it? Like, the TARDIS would be able to detect any signal coming out of it, right? Whoa. What is that? Is it gonna make them see shit? Is it gonna make them hallucinate something, or like mind control maybe? It's mind control, isn't it? Yeah, turning them into puppets.
Hello.
It's only me.
Oh, she's just keeping Beep the Meep in the shed.
They're just toys.
Please be my friend. Why won't you speak to the little me? Be my friend. Be my friend.
My little homemade business. I'm trying to make a bit of money for Mum and Dad, that's all. These are toys.
Are they any specific much, or is it just like original works and stuff?
You pulled its tongue. I want to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Miriam Margoyle's actually voicing Beep the Meep, isn't it? Yeah.
No secrets in this house. Now, have you got anything for recycling?
That's a perfect hiding place. Oh, that is one hell of a hiding place. That's a new one.
Oh, that is your best, yeah.
No, I know, but let's go.
Of course, yeah.
Abu Dhabi who buys your stuff, she'd love that one. She's obsessed with gonks.
Gonks.
Very good handy.
Oh gosh, oh, don't poke the eyes.
Please, let's
Don't
go
poke it on the
inside. And
eyes.
those eyes
Oh god.
amazing. They look so real.
Don't poke it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You poked it in the eyeball. Anyone would, you know, flinch at that. Eyes are very sensitive. Oh gosh. Sylvia doesn't even hesitate. Like, damn, all these years and she recognizes him right off the bat.
You said if she sees you again, she will die.
No, if she remembers him.
Me, that's slightly different.
Yeah.
Such thing as spaceships, we've got a bloody Martian in the shed.
Oh gosh. Sean.
Something smells nice.
Tuna madras. Meet me.
Sean's just completely unfair. He's like the one unfazed member of the family. I would love to see Wilf. Is Wilf around? Did he actually? Was he able to come back for this? I would love to see his reaction to Beep the Meep. Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
What was it?
A friend of Neris.
That's it.
Better know.
What did happen to all your money?
Why are you so interested in us? Everywhere we go, there you are.
Yeah, I just...
Only 2 places, to be fair, you know.
There is one person missing. I used to know your granddad, Wilf.
He's not with us anymore.
Right.
Oh.
Of course. He wasn't young, he was... I love that man. I'm so sorry for your loss.
He's not dead, you idiot.
Wait, what? He's not?
Sheltered accommodation.
Oh, he's in a heart. Wow, break my heart and then put it back together again. The one time the show's actually managed to do that. Yeah. Okay, so he's at home.
I promise I can help him get home and then you'll never see me again.
You're assuming he as a pronoun.
True.
True.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, good point. Are you...
Well, beat the Meeps.
Or she? Or they?
My chosen pronoun is the definite article. I am always the me.
The Meep.
I do that.
Yeah. Gotta respect it. Beep is the Meep. The Meep is Beep.
Too hard. So do I.
Huh.
You've got what?
Oh, yeah.
means it like a metaphor, like 2 minds, don't you?
He's got double the goodness in his heart. It's like having 2 hearts.
We demand to search the house. This has been declared a military zone.
Sorry, say that again?
We demand to search the house. This is...
Ah.
I think we need to...
How did he know that though? Whoa! How did he know to lift up the visor? How did he know to check that they were soldiers controlled by the Wrath and the Wrath warriors? Okay.
Children here! We've got children!
Children? You mean child and an alien? Or a teenager and an alien? Can he create, like... What can he do? Like... What's that? Is that a doorway? What is that? Oh, Donna's holding a Sonic. He can create shields with this fucking Sonic! Why could we not get any of this for 13? Why could we not get half of this for 13? The holographic little screen thing alone would have been cool, but now he can use a Sonic and create like a friggin' shield. Yeah. Oh boy. So creating, yeah, shields for both of them. Okay. You can tell the VFX budget definitely got upped for this, yeah, for the specials, presumably even for the coming season. Yeah, oh gosh. Meep sighted. No fur for you. No fur today. No more fur. You've had your fair fill of fur.
My house!
Oh yeah, your house. Yeah, your poor house. Oh dearie me. So how much of this is gonna make Donna remember? Like aliens, the face, the doctor, aliens attacking. You know, even her family were involved last time, like with the master and shit, and even before that, like the Christmas one.
This is a sonic screwdriver, and if it's good at one thing, it's resonating concrete.
Can it work on wood?
That's mortar.
Thank you, Bob the Builder.
Can it work on? Can it work on wood yet? You can make shields, holograms, do mortar and stuff, but can it do wood yet?
Skinny Minnie. You're not bad.
Skinny Minnie.
No, she doesn't.
Oh god. Opening fire on your own troops? Can you afford that? Oh. Okay. Jeez, an alien invasion. No, not even an alien invasion could wake that dude up. No. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. What are you checking for? Maybe like a signal left behind after the mind control. Can the doctor drive a car? I think the doctor can.
We're alive. Thank you.
Me.
This court is now in
What? He just pulled that out of his pocket?
Under my jurisdiction, there will be no violence until such time as I deem it fit and proper. Is that understood?
Oh, they just listen? So that's the actual Wrath Warriors?
Court marks. Donna, can you confirm?
No, nothing.
We were hit by plasma bolts, but there isn't a mark. And that soldier in the street, he was unconscious.
Those guns are stun guns.
So they're not like a lethal force.
Apply a mild and harmless neural anesthetic, if I may speak.
Address the court.
The story of the Meep is a tragic tale. Their planet basked in the light of the living sun. The sun went mad.
The psychedelic sun.
The psychedelic sun.
Mutated all of Meep kind. into cruel beasts who live for conquest.
So the son instigated a war?
Witness for the defense. So, what do you say?
What?
Exhibit C.
Exhibit C? Oh, jeez. Damn.
Soldiers of the psychedelics.
Damn, Beep the Meep went all the way around.
Why?
Because
Oh, was it for Rose's transition, maybe?
there are places out there where
Or...
people are in danger and in pain.
Oh no, it was for charity though, wasn't it?
And
She gave it away to charity.
And I could help.
Yeah, oh yeah, so it was just it was a noble thing. I mean, I don't know if they I feel like if they ever went private with Rose's transition, then maybe that like would be what the money would go towards, and seems like that also equally seems like a Donna thing to do.
Came to be mended.
Ah, repairs. And an iron throne fit for a Meep. Oh jeez.
Evening, boys.
Ooh, nice work, Shirley.
Weapons in your wheelchair.
We all have.
Huh. I mean, a weaponized wheelchair sounds like it would be, especially for unit. Like it sounds like it would be efficient.
What do we do?
I don't just fire darts, mate.
Can she? Oh, I thought I don't know why I thought she'd have a jetpack in her wheelchair. Oh, she's starting to remember. If she starts to remember, then
I love you, Donna.
oh, she's not going with them.
I've got to help.
She called him doctor.
She remembers. But how much? How much can she remember before it actually starts to take a toll? Like, is there like a threshold that she can reach? Like, is it she remembers absolutely everything? Or is it like she can remember bits and pieces or like enough to get by? I think it feels like a loophole, and a very convenient one at that, but still.
Running.
Yeah.
Chamber deadlocked.
Oh, deadlocked. Deadlocked. Can the Sonic get past deadlocks too? Wooden deadlocks, the two weaknesses of the Sonic, usually.
Massive bolt bisecting. Double dagger drive installed and initiated.
Oh, so it's actually they're trapped on either side.
Let me help. No, you can't get involved. You can't.
Activate the dagger drive.
Dagger drive. Oh dearie me. No, is it gonna Stranger Things this thing? It's gonna Stranger Things for it, like the lines going all the way across London.
All that coincidence was heading here. To save London from burning. Because you and I can stop this shit.
Yeah, DoctorDonna.
But it will kill you.
He needs her to remember.
You'll die.
My daughter is down there. Just no.
No, you are not. Why does it have to be this?
Westerly. Pelican. Tornado.
150.
Cliff tops.
There's keyframe.
Andante.
Get on with it.
Grief. Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Binary.
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 Binary. Oh. Donna's regenerating now. What's actually gonna happen to Donna?
I gave away my money.
Oh shit.
Right. But
I gave away all my money.
I think Donna Noble's back.
You know
Yeah.
why, Doctor? I had a subconscious infracutaneous retrofold memory loop,
Okay.
making me act as soft as you and give away 166 million pounds.
Oh, that is a lot.
Destruction of London?
Oh, I'll show you this.
Okay, the DoctorDonna's back, even just for a little bit.
And roast, shutter fry the positrons. Yes.
Oh yeah.
55 seconds.
How long has she got to live? Less than a minute?
Best 55 seconds of my life.
Ain't no way you're taking Donna Noble away from us in less than a minute.
Donna Noble is descending.
Ignition reverse.
Can Donna Noble be saved once again? Huh? Can she be saved?
You saved them all.
Why did this face come back?
I don't know.
To say goodbye.
I don't want no.
Good fun.
No, Donna.
You were beaten by the DoctorDonna.
Now feel that wrath of that Meep.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh, they've been released.
What?
What? What?
You're not dead.
But closing down all psychedelic lightwave emanators.
Rose!
Power to the broken dome prefixulators.
Wait, what?
Mum!
How is she doing the things with the things and the... How did she recognize it?
Too much power for one person, but you had a child.
Oh, genetic inheritance. Ah.
Shared inheritance.
Ah.
Binary. Non-binary.
Non-binary. Binary and non-binary. Oh, that's a nice touch. Damn! Rose is a Metacrisis child. The child of the DoctorDonna.
Shared was her memory of the TARDIS. The toys. The toys. Every creature we met, she remembered as a toy.
Really? That's meant to be a... Oh, Jaduna, I kind of see that. Cybermen. Oh, the adipose. Oh, the ood. Oh, I don't see how that... Oh, the squid, maybe. The squid, yeah.
And neither.
Ah. Oh, that is actually fucking beautiful. That is actually fucking beautiful. Yeah. Damn. So she's like a river song almost. Like.
My father would be impressed. I have no higher confidence.
Damn. Almost like river song, like a child of Time Lord kind of origin. So because of that, Donna can survive, right? Because then the power's kind of shared between the two of them, between Rose and Donna. I guess that makes up the two hearts. One heart for Rose and one heart for Donna.
A creature with two hearts is such a rare thing. Just wait till I tell the boss.
The boss. Toy maker?
Cryptic.
Toy maker?
I hate that.
Did he orchestrate this whole thing? That would be his thing, right?
We know everything. Thanks.
And you know nothing. It's a shame you're not a woman anymore. Because she'd have understood.
We have all that power, but there is a way to get rid of it.
Just let it go.
And if we choose to let it go.
Just let it go. Just let go of the power. Damn. So they no longer got like Time Lord power running through them? Was it like that simple? All along?
Well, I was thinking we could go and see Will.
Oh, I'd love to see Wilf.
Now that is cheap.
Just a suggestion.
I mean it, don't you dare. But imagine his face, Mum.
Yeah. When he sees 14, there's 10 again.
Secrets Grandad kept for years.
Yeah.
He thought I'd never remember. And to see the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. In a face he recognises too.
Oh, right, but one trip, that's all, just one.
Just the one.
Just me and the doctor.
Whoa, is that a new interior? Did they change the interior? Oh, did they? Oh, I really want to see 13's crystals again.
Come on, spaceman.
Oh, did they change the interior? Oh, did the TARDIS change it herself? Did the TARDIS change herself? Damn, this is much bigger on the inside. Whoa, damn. Oh, it did change, it redecorated. This seems fucking huge. Yeah. Oh, I love the tattoo pathways and stuff, yeah. Tell you what, I can't wait for this to show up on Gary's mod. Cannot wait for this to show up on Gary's mod. Yeah. Damn. Ooh, colour changing. Oh, I like that. I'd have it in red constantly. I would constantly have it on red.
Oh, this thing is brilliant. Even got a coffee machine.
Oh, it's got a coffee machine. Ooh.
With cold milk, yeah?
Well remembered.
Nice little petite cup as well.
Thank you very much.
And
Careful.
a TARDIS homemade coffee.
Drops coffee in the computer.
You don't want to do that.
I really do remember that. Every second with you. I'm so glad you're back, because it killed me, Donna. It killed me, it killed me, it killed me.
Here we are, having a coffee. What's gonna go wrong? Oh my god,
Oh, you spilled coffee on the TARDIS. Oh, Donna. Oh. Oh, now it's red. Great. I didn't want it to be red like this. I wanted it to be red by choice. Come on, is spilling coffee in the TARDIS that lethal? New TARDIS and it's already out of whack. Yeah, this is why you should have kept the crystals. The crystals could have handled a little bit of coffee. Yeah. Oh, that's the end. That's it, really? Are we gonna get like a next time trailer? I don't hate this new theme. Yeah, this new title sequence, this new kind of the visuals for this, yeah. Very, very upped. Yeah. No trailer? No? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Wow, okay, what an explosive ending to that, but what a hell of an opening to this whole, this 60th saga, if you will, the 60th series. I think that was a blast from start to finish. That was honestly such a blast from start to finish. I did not think we'd have like a DoctorDonna reunion like literally 5 minutes in. As soon as he steps out the TARDIS, he walks in. I thought it was gonna be Rose carrying it. I thought it was gonna actually start off with like us as the audience recognizing Rose as Donna's daughter, but then the Doctor having no idea who she is and stuff, and then her being like, I think maybe not even her saying her name straight away, or maybe, she would, and then he'd recognize that, like, Rose, like, oh, I used to have a friend called Rose, and then, then she'd be like, oh, mom, and then Donna would come along, and then that would be the thing, but no, right off the bat. But I think, I don't know why it felt like such like a, I don't know if like a 10 or like a David thing, but like he picked the box up, saw it on his face, and was like, yeah, no, put it out right back, can't risk anything happening here today. And she's like, oi, don't you just, leave me here with the boxes and everything. But yeah, just 5 minutes in, already a reunion, and then of course Rose comes on, it's like one thing after another, like right from the beginning, the Doctor just gets bombarded with all of this kind of, like these blasts from the past, like the face and then the name, and then the alien, like the spaceship coming into the atmosphere and crashing and everything, just like right from the get go, we're straight into the drama and the tension and the action, and just just like we get time to breathe at points, but then also at the same time it's like we are like discovering so many like new things all at once and everything, and it's just wow, just wow, yeah. I mean, I have to say, like that title sequence alone definitely felt like a step up. I mean, I think I did say, like, watching the last trailer, I did say like like Disney money and stuff, and I think I truth be told, I'm not sure exactly like how much, if anything, Disney is contributing like to help distribute it and everything. Like, I think might not be a lot, might be quite a bit, but I think I think like the era change might also be to the fact that like everything from Eccleston to Jodie was produced by the BBC and like their studios and everything, but now we have BADWOLF Studios, which is its own independent thing, kind of solely designed, I think, as far as I know, solely designed for Doctor Who and any kind of related products as well. So like now from this episode onwards, everything is going to be, I think it's still going to be produced by the BBC and televised by them, but then I think in terms of like the actual studio producing and everything, it's going to be BADWOLF Studios and everything. So because of that, like the money that studio gets can also go towards like better kind of set design and costumes and production and VFX and all that jazz. So yeah, but the VFX, like we had like close, I mean we've had them before, but then like the vortex looked like different, and we had like close-up shots and like different angles of like the TARDIS flying through clouds and out the vortex and everything, and like the names coming up. It looked so like so kind of so much more kind of graphic and so much more kind of animated and everything, like compared to before. Like I think now we actually have cuts. Like I think for the most part it used to be all kind of one shot with like maybe some cuts kind of hidden here and there, like there's some clever cuts, but then before it used to be one shot with like almost like the kind of like the kind of the screen kind of revolving through different angles. But now we actually have like jump cuts to show like close-up shots of the TARDIS and it kind of flying through space and time and all that kind of stuff. So now I don't know, it feels like more kind of, somewhat more kind of cinematic, if you will. But I think the first time I actually felt like the graphics were up to it was with Jodie's one. Like, I think Jodie's one actually felt so much trippier and so much more kind of like you were literally on like acid or something, just flying through space, and that one looked really, really cool as well. So fair to say with Jodie's season, I think with that one, they definitely kind of up the ante with a lot of the visuals too. So with this one, yeah, definitely just still going higher, further, faster. So Donna Noble trans ally is something I never once imagined I'd get with this show, and I am just like, I don't even know how to describe how good that makes me. Like because I think Donna, like in her entire tenure, Donna, like, and I think it makes complete sense for Donna, because I think Donna at her core is such a fierce kind of warrior for, you know, like human rights and for human kind of decency and sensibility. Like she's never been someone who allows people to trample over other people, or trample over innocence, or trample over like the Ood episode from season 4 was literally her advocating for like Ood to have their own rights and for them to not be treated as slaves. Like, it was actually her advocating against slavery and being anti-slavery, and actually advocating for Oods to be treated as actual living beings with their own rights and stuff. Like, you know, anyone complaining that now Donna's become woke, I mean, there are definitely going to be points of this episode that people are going to be labeling as woke or whatever, like using whatever buzzwords they can, but none of this is new. Like, pretty much everything from Doctor Who has been advocating and championing for social justice and rights and human rights, and for the right for people to be free to be who they are and all that kind of stuff. So none of this is new. None of this has been, you know, it's not a rehash or a rebrand or, you know, anything like that. Like again, Donna herself at her core has been someone who takes no shit and also gets the job done, but then she also, you know, does kind of stand up for other people and recognize other people as who they are, and actually advocates for them to have the freedom to be who they are and everything. So the whole family is trying their best. I mean, Donna and Sylvia occasionally slip up, but then, you know, they are actively trying, and it goes even further to show that, like, when they're around her, they actually do pay attention and actually make sure to be, like, aware and everything. So, you know, being that much more of like a fierce advocate for her own daughter, and actually worrying about her, and actually kind of threatening to, you know, fuck up anyone who actually doesn't respect her for who she is and everything. Again, that is peak Donna Noble. That is peak Donna Noble. That is core Donna Noble. That is who she is. If you can't recognize that now, then I don't even know if you recognized it back then when she was there. So, you know, like she convinced the Doctor to say, like even now, like I think her other core tenets are there. She's, you know, actively fighting and even potentially giving her own life to save all the millions of people that live in London, including Rose and everything. Like she is, you know, she's sassy and she's fierce, and she doesn't take no for an answer. She doesn't actually let up no matter how fierce or scary the situation gets, but then she also actively does fight to do the right thing. I kind of love that whole kind of running gag with the lottery thing as well, like her actively trying to be more like the Doctor. But I think she gave it all away. Like, I think it was like 166 million. That is a lot of money. I feel like, you know, I feel like she could have given like maybe 90% or 80% to charity, but then I don't know how, like, I think given this a lottery thing, I don't know how much they would have actually gotten after tax. I think maybe even it would have been more after tax, like more before tax, but then afterwards. It still would have been a Donna Noble thing to do if she only gave half of it away, or like most of it away, and then kept some of it for the family as well. Like that could have been an equally kind of Donna Noble kind of thing to do. You know, like I loved how like she was like talking about the experience of like, oh, when you bring a child into the world, you're like, oh, it's mine and it's amazing and I can't wait to see, you know, what they got up to be. And then, you know, and then she grew up into this beautiful, extraordinary woman, and be like, you know, right, mum, that's what happened with you too, right? You know, were amazed to have me, and then I grew up into this, and, you know, still happy, and everything's just still actually managing to completely blindside Sylvia with that. But all the little kind of catch-ups from the Doctor having been a woman before, and everything, like even showing the psychic paper to Sean, and it says like, oh, it says like Grand Mistress, is, oh god, catch up, it's been 60 minutes already. Like, I think, how long did he say it was in the Minnesota? I think it was like I think he said 60 minutes. I think don't know how long it's been since then, since the Minnesota, but that one. And then I think this is like the overall kind of casual mentions after that too of the Doctor having been a woman before. And I think the beauty of that too, of like it having just been like that much of like a casual mention that RTD threw in there. I think him handling this entire episode with that too, like him handling it with because I think he has loved 13 Zero and Jodie as the Doctor just as much as well. So I think But yeah, just him actually kind of like actually embracing what the Doctor used to be, while still actually managing to usher David in such a positive and new and embracing kind of light too, is such a beautiful thing to see. So good to see that the new era is actually capable of embracing and celebrating 13 and Jodie and her tenure for what it was, even if some fans aren't. So that's a good thing to see. With him actually bringing the thing back, I think when he's saying those keywords or passphrases or whatever they were, and he was actually bringing it back, I think it did make me wonder then, like, but then, I mean, up until they clarified that she had 55 seconds to live, I think it did make me wonder, like, I think, what if he actually kind of put different levels of dampening up instead? Like, maybe what if, like, he could actually deactivate that side of her for, like, a moment, and then, like, so maybe it would be, like, she blacked out, became the DoctorDonna again, but then it could be a similar thing that happened in the end of time, where, like, she actually started remembering stuff, and then that huge wave of energy was unleashed and, like, knocked out all the masters, and then she actually came back, and, you know, it was fine again. So I thought maybe it could be, like, a similar thing to that. So, like, one wall of protection breaks down, and then the energy, like the actual the Metacrisis stuff comes in, allowing her to do what she needs to do. But then it knocks her out afterwards, and then she comes back, and maybe there's enough walls left, or maybe the other one gets built up again, because it's what he did last time. But with this one, no, this one he actually fully unleashed the Metacrisis and actually brought her back, and she remembered the Doctor and everything. But then after the 55 seconds, but no, but now this time it was different. I think last time maybe that's why it was, because last time she wasn't even pregnant. I think she didn't have a child yet, so because that, like, all the energy actually relapsed back into her and knocked her out again, actually saved her from the other doppelganger masters and everything. But with this one, the energy activated within her and activated within Rose too. So then, yeah, I think as soon as she started saying binary, and then Rose said non-binary, and then going back and forth between that too. So I think that, like, seems to me like canonizing the Doctor as a non-binary being, which I mean only literally makes sense. I think not only with the fact that, you know, like, I think even the Master's been a woman before, and no one batted an eye at that, you know. So, you know, like, even it was even 12 that clarified that, like, Time Lord's regeneration in itself is a lottery, but then in some cases it's not, like with the Sisterhood of Khan, that they actually kind of allowed they actually allowed the Doctor to choose what he presented as. Granted, he still presented male even as the War Doctor, but still you can choose, or you can have, like, the whole lottery thing, you know. Even that one general back in season, I think 9, I think it was, he regenerated from a white guy into Tania Miller and everything. So, you know, it's possible, it's definitely possible. So the Doctor being non-binary, being gender fluid, it literally only makes sense and everything. And them actually kind of with Jodie, I feel like they did like a fine presentation of the Doctor being a woman for the first time, and actually presenting in that way, and actually being the Doctor and everything, and Jodie herself embraced that and fully kind of latched onto that, and fully kind of showed that in, like, a perfectly normal and perfectly kind of charming kind of way. But with this one too, I think even the Doctor is nowhere, like, even close to embarrassed or ashamed or anything negative towards having had that kind of presentation either. The Metacrisis kind of like the Time Lord kind of identity is kind of living within Donna and Rose now. I think, is it gone now? Is it gone? I assume so. I mean, I think they said, like, now, like, they've actually just learned to actually let it go. So I mean, presumably the memories are still there, but then the actual Time Lord energy in them, the actual Time Lord kind of energy, that kind of Metacrisis lethality is no longer there. So they remember all that stuff. And I think even Rose understood all the controls and stuff as she was kind of, you know, flicking the buttons and switches and everything. So I think before it was also a case of, like, you know, like the Doctor also just operating on very limited kind of, like, whether it was his own experience of Metacrisis kind of lore, or if it was like something that he had from the Time Lords or something. So, you know, like, I think the line from Donna of, like, you know, oh, we actually figured it out in a way that your male presenting kind of self never could, because then the Time Lords kind of like definitely do have, like, that much kind of rigidity within their society, that they have, like, a strict set of rules that they that they actually abide by and everything. So maybe they literally never considered the actual kind of concept of actually letting the Metacrisis energy or, like, that kind of, like, identity go or anything. Like, for them it's like, oh, if something like this occurs, then it must be dampened and it must be, you know, kept under lock and key at all times. And, then that's the way that the doctor knew how to approach it. So then because of that, he knew of no other way to actually cure it than to actually keep her mind under lock and key and to never let her remember. For the most part, it definitely kind of seemed like they actually just kind of figured out a way to actually kind of get through it once and for all. And I think, plus, I feel like maybe the fact that Donna was remembering stuff too kind of shows that, like, I think she's been living with this for years. She's been living with the Metacrisis in her for years. So, granted she hasn't actually remembered anything, but then over time she's been getting blips and stuff here and there. And even Rose having the toys too, that kind of showed that, like, she was kind of like catching glimpses of different things here and there too. So, I feel like over time, maybe like her own mind without her knowing, like her own subconscious has kind of figured out a way over time to be able to expel the energy and to be able to release that and to be able to let go of it. So maybe that's just the key as well. We see how much tension Donna and Rose put up with on a day-to-day basis, just all sorts of horrible shit happening to them from time to time, and all the drama and tension in their lives too. So maybe then for them, like, the key is just that, just breathe in and let it go. Just let go of all the drama that you really just can't afford to actually keep in and stuff. And also, like, the Metacrisis being the lethal kind of dilemma it is, they really can't afford to actually keep it in and actually have to face that lethality all the time. So yeah, I don't know. I think again, definitely gonna need to watch it again. But I think for the most part, it definitely kind of did feel like it actually made sense, and actually kind of like they actually finally found a way, instead of actually hanging on to lethality and tragedy and the imminent danger of death all the time. Just literally actually let that go and just embrace who they are and everything. And even that line from Rose being like, "I'm finally me again." So it made sense, and it felt very very fitting for them. So, and yeah, I gotta talk about Rose. I gotta talk about my girl, Rose Noble. And yeah, Rose Noble, not Rose Temple Noble. I mean, even Sean clarifying that, like, Donna would never let go of her own name, but then, I think, I'd like to think they actually let Rose kind of, maybe Rose kind of could decide if she wanted to play, I mean, I don't know, maybe if she could decide if she wanted to hyphenate or keep Noble, or something, but, oh, I love her so much, and Yasmin Finney absolutely played her to perfection. She's such an adorable little bean. She's just, oh god, she's everything. I think her being like the kind of unofficial kind of child of the DoctorDonna too, I think that is something I also didn't know I needed or didn't know would actually satisfy me so deeply. Like her actually being like her, like with her Metacrisis DNA too, like her actually being the kind of unintentional, kind of like somewhat similar to River Song 2, being like a child of the TARDIS and actually being a child of the Metacrisis and everything she brought to this episode, like her wanting to protect the Meep instantly, and her even wanting to provide for her family. Like, I think that kind of clarification, I never expected the clarification at the end either. I think Rose's kind of own Metacrisis kind of memories in her own head, allowing her to choose her own name as Rose, like Rose Tyler. And I mean, I feel like maybe we like, I think audiences actually kind of guessed that way back when they actually announced that she'd be Rose. But then like there was like a Jadoon thing. I think the Jadoon one definitely made sense because I think it had like a rhino face with like horns and everything, so that was there. Then I think there was an Ood. I think that one took me a while to clock, but then I had like the actual white face and the little squiggly things, the kind of the worms at the end too. Then I think there might have been like an adipose, and I think the first one they showed was a Dalek, which I think didn't make a lot of sense to me. But then I thought maybe she's actually doing the squid thing, the squid creature inside the Dalek, as opposed to the actual metal kind of thing itself and everything. And then I think there was like there's like a Cyberman too, like a face with like headphones or something like it actually had like a thing. They included all the different noises and words and along with the things as well. So the shed kind of being like her own workshop and her own safe space as well, but her using that as an outlet to vent her own kind of memories passed on by her mother too. So Donna experienced so much joy and so much, like, I think she like a whole amalgamation of emotions, but then she still experienced so much joy and wonder and so much beauty traveling the universe and traveling all of time and space with the Doctor, and she passed all of that down, even unintentionally, into Rose, and allowed her to find herself and allowed her to find like her hobbies and her passion, and allowed her to discover who she is and allowed her to discover her identity through that as well. Like, that is just, some beautiful shit. Like, seriously, season 4 literally led to the creation of Rose Noble and everything. So, that's such a beautiful thing to think about. And again, just Yasmin Finney as Rose, I love it. I would not change that casting for anything. I think she brought so much joy and so much kind of warmth and so much kind of openness to the character. I would love for Rose to follow in her mother's footsteps and actually return in like an actual proper season in the future, in a proper series in the future, to be a companion, like maybe even Shooty's companion. Like I think the same way Catherine returned in season 4 for David. I would love for Rose to actually return to Shooty's tenure, like just before it ends, and return to play a companion. Actually, like make that like a full circle thing too. Like that would be so cool. And we had the Beep the Meep as well. The somewhat rather two-faced Beep the Meep as well, going from a cute little plushy alien with the softest voice and the roundest kind of doughy eyes to like even the way the eyes changed as well, like actually freaking out. I think the teeth coming in, the fact that the teeth, I mean, I don't know if we actually saw Beep the Meep's teeth before, but then the teeth, the first time we explicitly see the teeth and it's like all sharp kind of fangs and everything, then the eyes changing to be more sinister too, like that kind of caught me off guard. And I think at that point I was like, okay, wow, okay, so we're really going this way. The Beep the Meep is not to be trusted. So the truth was something to do with like the sun dying, or the sun going mad. It was like a psychedelic sun, so the sun went mad, and then that kind of that then I think that mutated the Meep, and then it sent them crazy, and then one thing led to another, and then it turned into an all-out war. So then Miriam did a beautiful job on Beep the Meep, on Beep the Meep, on Beep the Meep as well. I think the voicing on the character was absolutely solid and absolutely tremendous, and even her actually bringing out the character's kind of villainy in the end was beautifully done. Like that kind of transition from like really soft and sweet to really sinister and cunning and all that kind of stuff was really well done. This, I think, to my knowledge, I think this is actually the first time that the Beep the Meep's actually been televised and actually included in live action. Of that, I think, you know. So this is the first time. So I think I don't know how closely this kind of like if this kind of retcons anything about Beep the Meep's kind of history or origins, or if this actually kind of adds in like a new piece of lore, or how much of Beep the Meep has been explored before in Doctor Who history. But I think this definitely kind of added like an interesting kind of turn of the tables kind of, you know, kind of thing. Really kind of cool design too as well. So I wonder like how much of that would have been practical. Like I think they very definitely would have had like an actual puppet on set, like maybe like a remote controlled puppet, or maybe like a I don't know if like an actual if an actual adult human could have really bent down. I mean, because we have people sitting inside the Dalek. I mean, well, I don't know now. Like if now they have like remote control Daleks, or if they actually still have people sitting inside the Daleks and everything, but you know, could have been, or it could have been like a puppet, or like I think Grogu on Mandalorian, I think is a remote control puppet. So I think maybe they could have gone like a similar way. I think especially with Disney money, could have gone a very similar way with Beep the Meep as well. So again, I think the production value on this episode alone definitely gives me kind of high expectations for what's to come in terms of in terms of the remaining episodes of the special and Shooty season ahead of time too. Like the Disney money and the BADWOLF money definitely do kind of increase my expectations for like the production design and everything. So you know, they've got money and they're definitely putting it to good use. I think it never felt overly flashy. I think they definitely introduced like a lot of new flashes and everything, but then it still kind of like it still managed in terms of the writing and the directing too. It definitely still managed to retain the kind of classic kind of Doctor Who goodness that we've come to know and love. It never once felt like it was too out of its depth or too kind of like too out there to still be Doctor Who or anything. So I hope they don't really kind of let this kind of stop them from doing something self-contained and really kind of compact every once in a while too. Like so some of Doctor Who's best stories have been self-contained ones where they're like in one environment, or like you know, like not really kind of showing off too much of the space around them and everything. So. And the new Sonic as well. I want to talk about the new Sonic for a second. It did some shit that I did not see coming. It did some shit. Like, it did some really cool shit, really flashy shit. That's the thing I was talking about, like the new flashes that they brought in. So it could do holograms. Like, he literally drew like a square in the air, and then he did holograms, and he could even tap little buttons and little circles and dots and things. So you could do that. I mean, the Sonic itself, the design looks really cool. I think they did release like a picture of that earlier in the year that kind of showed off like it was like a cool little kind of combination of like I think a bit of like 10s and like 11s too, like with the actual extendy bit and the little kind of 4 little kind of arms on the sides that come out and everything. It could do all the classic stuff like opening doors and all that kind of stuff, but then it could do holograms. He did fucking shields. He drew like a big shield and like a smaller shield, and he just threw that out into the hallway to block the fire and everything from the mind controlled unit soldiers and the Wrath Warriors too. So he did like the shields and everything. Like, he could do like mortar. Well, when it did the mortar, my concern was like, okay, it can do all of this flashy new shit. Can it still do wood though? Because I mean, sure, it's been a running gag all this time, but can we really not like? I mean, it was a running gag even right up to the point where it actually kind of still, like came up against like a solid like aliens made of wood, aliens made of wood from 11's run as well. So they come up against all sorts of different situations where it just can't do wood, and then it comes up against something that is fundamentally made of wood and everything. So. And we have a new TARDIS interior as well. I think as soon as he opened the doors even a little bit and we saw like the little white roundels on the side, I was like, oh, we got a new interior. Okay, so I guess the real last time we see 13's crystal interior is like when they had the poster thing plastered on the inside in the Minnesota. That was the last time. So alas, they gave us a new one. But again, the new TARDIS looks fucking sexy. Like it looks so much bigger on his. I think with this one, I feel like they're doing a similar thing that they did here with 11's TARDIS, where it's like they're really emphasizing like, oh shit, this is really bigger on the inside. Like, it actually kind of does look so much bigger on the inside. Like, they've got stairs in places they never used to have stairs before. I think the stairs the stairs actually go round in swirls and everything, and I think that like everything's so like the color can change too. The color can change, and I said it before, I'll say again, I cannot wait for this TARDIS to show up on Gary's mod. It's going to be so much fun to mess around with and everything. Like, I've been playing with Jodie's TARDIS and stuff on that game since they put that up and everything. So, and I think I kind of loved. I also love the idea of that set being as big as it is too. Like, actually having the big kind of open around kind of like the room almost being like a dome and everything, but then having the stairs that go into different corridors and in different kind of angles, and having the console in the center, and everything looks so good. It all just looks so good, honestly. Don't know if it's just like the angles they showed, but I don't know if it kind of has less buttons and less switches and less controls, less controls compared to before. I think even Jodie's TARDIS actually seemed to have slightly less kind of controls and fewer buttons and switches for her to press or something. So don't know if like it's going to be a similar thing here, but it has a coffee machine. It has a fucking coffee machine. I think that it is so close to being my favorite TARDIS interior for that purpose and for the coffee machine on it. If Jodie's TARDIS had like a coffee machine, oh, that would have instantly boosted up to number one. I mean, hers had a biscuit dispenser, which, to be fair, so did I think maybe so did 11's, but like hers had a custard cream dispenser, so that one definitely high up there. But the coffee machine one, oof, granted, that did turn out to be their biggest kind of weakness in the end too. Donna admitting that she lost her job because she spilled coffee on a computer. But I mean, if the TARDIS can make coffee, surely it can make itself coffee-proof as well. Like, I mean, I think for plot's sake, obviously something had to go wrong for them to now be transported to wherever else in the universe, in time and space that they're being transported to. But again, I feel like surely the new TARDIS would also make itself coffee-proof and waterproof and other things proof and everything. I mean, in the Christmas Invasion, some spilt tea, like I think there was like a flask of tea that spilled over the floor and everything, but then that didn't destroy the TARDIS. That woke up the Doctor. That literally, the aromas and everything literally woke up the Doctor. But with this one, fair to say, it was spilt on the console itself and not on the actual floor, so maybe it's more lethal that way. But David's for 14's reaction, I think anything fair to say David's reaction too, maybe that could have been his first time officially seeing the TARDIS and being able to just like him actually being able to see the set when they were filming that scene as well. So like his actual joy and his kind of wonder and curiosity, actually seeing how much bigger and how much like everything's changed to for the first time is, I loved that was his first time seeing the new TARDIS as well. Actually, him being able to share that with Donna. I think it was definitely like a while after filming had kind of wrapped, or maybe kind of like filming had gone mostly underway for the 60th anyway, so I think it was kind of up in like 50-50 as to whether or not he'd actually be in the 60th. But Bernard Cribbins did very sadly pass away, so but I think that then did throw people up in arms, as to whether he'd actually be able to show up for the 60th, because I think they would bring in the majority of the noble family back anyway, and Wilfred was a huge part of that, and he was even the Doctor's companion for the end of time when Donna was away because of her Metacrisis and everything. So only fair to bring him back, and of course even the Doctor so fondly and so vividly remembering Wilfred and actually wanting to see him, and him being like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. And he's like, oh, he's not with us anymore, but he's not with us anymore, but he's still on this plane of existence. He hasn't left the land of the living yet, so he's actually in sheltered accommodation. I think there was also like a passing mention of Kate having arranged and paid for it too. I think she actually. I think she actually used the unit funds to actually pay for it too. So I think he's actually in his own little cottage, off isolated and kept safe and everything. So have him, oh god, him meeting 14 with 10's face again. I think, but with this actually 10 actually actively remembering him even now. But then the felt like how he's going to be when he actually finally meets Wilf. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I want to see it, but I don't know if I'm actually ready to process that meeting, and Wilf all the years having passed, and Wilf actually still being able to actually see him after all that time, and him seeing the Doctor and seeing Donna together again, knowing, because I think last time he was actively pushing the Doctor to at least go and say hi to Donna, and actually going to see her again, just say hi as a passing stranger on the street. But now him being able to see the Doctor and Donna reunited as he so badly wants them to be, as like him knowing and acknowledging them as as one of the best duos in the universe, and him actually acknowledging that he was the one good, positive, constant thing in Donna's life. And oh boy, yeah, that's going to be a lot to take in. That's going to be a lot to take in. Shirley and Bingham, the one of the unit scientific advisors, and someone who who'd been up to date on the Doctor's files, and even actually recognized this face, having returned and everything. So I think I don't know if she she didn't know about any of the faces that actually came after this originally. So then she thought all those other faces you described, I think that must be your future, because then this face was, but then this face was recorded as a previous face. So that's why Shirley actually recognized him, because then he was actually wearing 10's face. So, but she was on scene, and she was really cool too. She was a really cool character. Her wheelchair was so cool. Her wheelchair had darts, and it had. I thought she was going to unleash a jetpack at some point, but then of course she would have been able to go up the stairs in the beginning, so that didn't happen. But then she had rockets too, and she was a really cool character to have, and a really cool unit liaison. I guess they could have too. So I'm hoping they bring her back whenever they bring Kate Stewart back into the fold too, and then she can keep them both up to date and everything. But yeah, Shirley and Bingham definitely seems a cool character to have around. So I wonder if she's going to be anything similar to Osgood maybe. I think Osgood was an actual shield unit scientist and everything, whereas Shirley is an advisor. So I think maybe then she'll probably be in the room briefing Kate and actually helping her make decisions as well. But yeah, Meep the Meep did warn of the coming crisis with the toy maker as well. They did say, the Beep did say, whatever happens now, the Doctor's gonna have to deal with the boss. I think did they call it the boss? I think they did refer to the toy maker as the boss, or the higher up or whatever. So yeah, so then further foreshadowing of the toy maker actually having been involved. I think with the Doctor even being aware of how coincidental this all was, this face coming back, the look even being similar as well. Obviously Toymaker wouldn't want to give himself up immediately, so obviously make stuff similar and reminiscent but not obvious and everything. But the face coming back, and of course the TARDIS immediately landing within 10 feet of Donna and her family, and all this stuff happening, and an alien invasion and all that stuff happening too. So definitely foreshadowing the toy maker's more distant it does remind me of how much Missy intervened with Clara and the Doctor's life to actually bring them back together and to keep them together on their adventures and everything. So could be a similar thing happening here. But I think the Celestial Toy Maker is known to be more medley and more more like a puppet master of all of reality and that stuff. So definitely looking forward to seeing what he has to offer in all of this. So the Doctor randomly pulled out there. I don't know what it's called, but it's I think at least over here, I think they don't have it in the US, but I think over here, in UK courts and everything, I think the judges and maybe even the lawyers actually kind of wear those white kind of haired wigs and everything. I think, don't know, like if like judges way back when actually used to have it as their actual hair, and now that's kind of been passed down into actual wigs and stuff. But the Doctor's randomly putting that out and actually holding like a court of justice and everything between Beep the Meep and some summoned Wrath warriors and everything. Seemed like somewhat of a tenting to do, because I remember in the Agatha Christie episode, he actually he held like a similar kind of court of like a murder mystery, like to tie into the murder mystery deal. He held like a court of actually kind of identifying each and every kind of person's alibi and their motives and their reason for being there and all that kind of stuff. So it definitely felt like a 10 kind of thing to carry over into 14's kind of thing. So again, I think David himself has actually stepped back into the role so beautifully in this as well. Like him still bringing back some classic 10 mannerisms and classic 10 kind of abilities and traits and everything, but still actually being able to personify 14 as his own identity, however short-lived he is. Possibly even as almost as short-lived as the War Doctor was and everything, but him still kind of being able to bring 14 to light and into life, and actually still being able to make him such a unique and identifiable kind of figure. And everything in this was so good. Just seeing David back in this as well. Again, I love Jodie and I miss her and I always will. And I will be gleefully awaiting the day when she actually is able to come back and play 13 in like a future anniversary episode or whatever have you. But seeing David back on screen has been exciting, and it's been really refreshing, and it's been really interesting to see him actually bring the character back into like a new light, and really cool to see him being able to step back into the shoes and step back into the titles and step back into a role that he loves and he kind of popularized so much and everything. So yeah, I think David and Catherine back as the Doctor and Donna, just hats off to them. RTD back in the writing wagon, hats off to him. I think it was Rachel Talalay that actually directed this episode too, so hats off to her. And hats off to all the newcomers too, like Miriam as Beep the Meep and Yasmin as the one and only Rose Noble too. Just hats off to everyone and every kind of like aspect of this episode, kind of bringing it together, making it what it was, and making it such a fantastic introduction to the 60th, and just making at least part of this anniversary as special as it was. So I really can't wait to see what we've got in store for these coming episodes and what we've got to look forward to. But I think for now that might be it. For now, it's pretty much all I've got, and it's all I can think of. My head is honestly just my head is a bit like Donna's. It's burning. It's burning from all the stuff that I've been bombarded with, and it's all burning with all the stuff I've been thinking about and everything. So I think I need to just go off and let it cool down before I actually edit this down and put it up on the channel and everything. So this has been a wild ride. This kind of first part of this 3-parter has been a wild ride, and I loved it from start to finish. Again, everything about it was absolutely amazing from start to finish, so can't wait to see what more there is. But yeah, that is it. So that was the 60th anniversary special of Doctor Who, the Star Beast. So thank you guys, as always, so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like and comment on what you thought of the episode and what you took away from this, what you enjoyed the most about it, and what you're looking forward to coming up in the next episode when that rolls around too, and what your theories and thoughts are and all that good jazz. And for those interested, the full-length reaction will be available over on Patreon, so you can go check that out over there. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So until the next time, bye-bye for now.